Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show these little dog journals that I did. I made a whole group of them because this material right here is actually wallpaper border, and I got it at a thrift shop and it was so cute, and the whole roll of it was different dogs, and so I cut it into pieces and made several little dog journals here, and then the inside pages are mostly filled with illustrations from vintage children's books of dogs or something related to dogs to the best that I could find. And I had these in my, I have a little bookcase booth at a thrift store in town, and I had a bunch of these in there and sold a bunch. But for Christmas, when I restocked with Christmas stuff, I decided to pull these out and see if they could sell online, which maybe I'll regret and try something differently next year, but I wanted to share them before they are all gone. This one here is the smallest and has the least number of pages in it, so it's a little cheaper than the others. This one I'm going to put up, I think I put $10 on this one, and the others are $20. And so what I've done is I have sewn the wallpaper border paper to some different fabrics, and then each inside fabric is different, and there's a little pocket on the inside of mostly all of them. So this is the inside of this one. So with you today, I'm going to show these and come up with a name for them so that when I put them on Etsy, you can choose, if it's available, the one that you want. This one has this cute fishing fabric. And this one I already have a little piece of doily that comes with it. So some of these also, while I'm looking with you, I will, I might update them a little. I love this Americana. And then this little pocket here. This one actually comes with a little attached beaded dangle here. I didn't do it for all of them because I wasn't sure that it would be desired, but I guess we'll start with this one since we're here. And again, it will be $20 in my Etsy shop, which is Lizzie Papery, all 3 words ending in IEs, all 3 words capitalized in the first letter, .etsy.com. Lizzie.Papery.etsy.com. And I will put these up after I film this for you. I have several things to film that I brought home from the bookcase booth. Some things that just weren't, no one was showing any interest in it at all, so I thought I would try them, try showing you guys, see what you think. Please leave comments if you think, you know, they're terrible or they're wonderful. So this one we're going to call the German Shepherd. And again, this one comes with the dangle. So German Shepherd with the dangle. And we'll just do a quick flip through of each of them. And we've got our little pocket here. It's just one little signature. All curated papers, illustrations from vintage children's books. This one, though, is a scrap paper where I only found one 12x12 of it, scrapbook paper, that has these little dog toys on it. So I wasn't able to put it in every book, although I tried. craft paper in here. And some kids' writing paper. Here's a little doggo. Oops, I need to fix that page. Some of those old illustrations are brittle, so I'll fix that one. I don't like to waste much of the illustrations if I can help it. So I'll usually fold in or tip in pieces. This was a funny, funny little dog. A dog in the chair. Name must be Perky. A little kid had written on the inside cover. This is the cover plate on the inside of the book. It has a kitty on this side. I think on the other side is where it's got a dog. But I think that's cute to have that. This book was from the 30s. These little collies. This book was so cute. This was a little golden book. I think 1970. Every page was just absolutely gorgeous. So here's our center illustration. Great for fall too. There's our German Shepherd to go with the cover. This was the other part of that book plate with more of the children's drawings on it, which of course if this was yours, you know, you can simply glue stick some craft paper on top of that if someone wants to draw over it or collage over it. Some dog butts. And another of these. Oh, look at them playing in the snow. These make great gifts and stocking stuffers. They would fit right into, oh, look at these little guys. Right into a stocking. Okay, there's the other side of that. Another pocket on the back, and I'm just going to fix this page while I've got you. Let's see here. It looks like it just came clear, detached from its. I think I'll just do a bit of a cool tape that I have. Oh, you know what I have? I have paw print washi. It's not very thick, so I don't know if I can do it by itself, but that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Let's see, or I have some Scotch tape washi in the multicolor. Which is okay. Or I can do this brown paper masking. You know what? I might do this brown paper masking because it is strong and it will keep these pages together. Now I don't want to cover this illustration, but this one won't really be hiding all that much, so I will just tape it in here as though it's like a tip-in. And if you have not seen a tip-in before in journals or scrapbooking or junk journals, it's really just a page that we fold in. So this video is a junk journal with me, as well as a flip through and repair kit. So I find it washi tape is wonderful, and I love all the different patterns that it comes in, and I own many, many, many patterns, but it isn't always super strong. It doesn't stay sticking always. So I usually glue it down, which is great and successful, but messy. Where this brown, this is 1/2 inch. Brown masking tape is super sturdy. Alright, so then we just fold that over a little bit more. Those all look good. Now let's go to the other side of it. Oops, just came completely undone there. So now technically I could put it in like this. Actually, I'll put it here so that it isn't hiding any of this pretty illustration. I'll just keep it like this. Alright, and I'm just going to set something on it because these pages kind of want to flip open, but to get the closest seam for the tape, if I hold these sides down with a couple items that hold them in place, that'll be safest. So now, because that paw print washi is so cute, maybe I'll go through and put that on a couple of pages. I also have some other dog-related ephemera that I've accumulated that I'd like to put a little bit of in each of these books. So our dog is a little Boston Terrier. He is what's called blue, so he's like a gray Boston. And because of that color combination, he's not recognized by the AKC. Not that that matters to us, certainly, but he's so handsome. And he's so smart, and he is helpful, and he has definitely befriended our cats and taught them how to be good little housemates, kind of. And cats definitely have a little mind of their own, which I love about them as well. But he has just been the best dog, and he is 10 years old this year. He doesn't really show it, but he's got a little bit of some heart trouble that happened recently, or that started up. We knew it would start. We just weren't sure when. But he's wonderful. Hopefully he'll make a appearance in some of these. He is sleeping over on the other side of the room. Let's see. So for ephemera, I have this was in a cookbook from my husband's company on how to make dog biscuits. But that's a little big for these. And I've got these cute little dogs. Oh, there's a blue little, could be a Boston or a pug. Oh, look at that guy. I do have a Dalmatian book, so we'll try to put that Dalmatian sticker in that one. Okay, then I have these stickers. These were gifted to me. Some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant. Actually, I think I'll maybe cut this square here. And I'll put this whole bit of sticker sheet in this little book here. Let's see, we've got this also from that cookbook, was a little tag that says woof that I can fussy cut out. These aren't the best fussy cutting scissors, but they're good. I actually enjoy fussy cutting. Do you? Some people can't stand it, and it's interesting because I seem to suffer from ADD or ADHD, and in some ways I would think that I would just be driven mad by the time and focus that it takes, while at the same time it is something that I kind of crave when everything around me is a shit show, which is frequent because life, right? And it calms me as long as my hands don't hurt. I also have arthritis and chronic pain, so I have to be in the right everything. But if I am, I like doing it. So that's cute. Here's some more stickers. And then these are little bubble stickers. I'll cut one of these out too. Obedient school dropout. Okay, let's cut this one. This is what we'll do. That wolf looks cute there, doesn't it? And we'll do this one. Okay, and then at a thrift store, I came across these transferable prints. And these are from the 90s, I think. Oh, I beg your pardon, 1973. Can you guys see this whole thing? 1973, it says at the bottom, transferable prints. And I attempted to sell them at a little flea market that I did, where I was trying to focus on all the different things that you could do in your junk journal, but I just don't think there's enough people in my town that are quite understanding what a junk journal is. But I figured, I definitely have a place to use them. They're all the same. And they're so cute. And they're like a transfer sticker that you would put on these kind of old-fashioned plaque things or a jewelry box, which is back in style, so totally cute as is. But I was thinking that I would at least cut the one with the little dog and put one in each of these. I think that's what I will do. It's so funny. I have several means by which to use the things that I find, simply because I was finding so much that I had to do something about it. It was driving me a little nutty. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And so sometimes I'll find things and think, oh, I'll put these in the booth, or I'll put them on Etsy, or I will sell them in the flea market, or I'll have all these ideas, and then when they don't come to fruition, I'm kind of like, ugh, what do I do? And I think these are so cute, and like I said, it is the fashion again, especially these 90s crafts. So I'm going to just tuck this in there, and whoever is the new owner they can decide how they would like to use this little, I mean, it's just, you just glue the back of it, I would think, and attach it however you like. I'm just going to keep this part here to continue to show that it is vintage. That's so cute. Okay, let's see if that'll fit in there. Perfect. There, now there's enough things in there too that it'll, maybe keep them from falling out. Let me get a cute little, one of my teeny tiny little paper clips. I think we'll do this one. And we're just gonna, oh, here's where my fat fingers kind of get in the way of what I want to accomplish. Oh, come on. Okay, there. Cute. All right, so again, this is the German Shepherd with the accompanying beaded dangle in the middle, which to me, I think can be kind of used as a bookmark, although I'm not sure it's quite long enough for that, but it definitely could be. All right, so there we go, that's one. And again, it is a good stocking stuffer. It is, let me find the size for you. Well, maybe. It is closed like this, 4 1/4 inches wide with the rough edge, and 5 1/4 inches tall. This one is. Oh, I should write that down. You would think that I would easily have a piece of paper, right? Since I'm a paper crafter. Okay, so the German Shepherd. With dangle. Make sure you guys can see everything. Is $20, and I said 4 1/4 wide inches by 5 1/4 tall inches. Okay, so there's one. The next one will be our Dalmatian and Basset Hound cover. And this thrifted fabric was actually part of a curtain. But I loved the gingham plaid. Okay, so here we've got Dalmatian and Basset. And I think I have a picture of Bassett's in here. And also, it's mostly beagles, I think. And let me just find that Dalmatian sticker before I forget. Oh, and this guy, he'll go in the next one. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but I think that's funny. Maybe I'll put this whole thing of stickers in this one. He's going to go in that one. Okay, so then the inside has this awesome mustard colored pocket fabric, and then the fishing themed fabric that we've attached there. And then here we've got our beagle. This was an old little golden book as well. Cute. And this little guy, I don't know what kind that is. Scotty, maybe? And some scrapbook papers. This is like a cardstock paper. Oh gosh, am I in the, yeah. Here's that scrapbook paper with the dog toys again. There's our Basset. And That's from a Raggedy Ann, an old Raggedy Ann book. Play the same games. Oh, here's a Dalmatian. I forgot I had one. That looks like it was the book from the 30s, but now I am not sure. So cute. Looks like Granny might think maybe it's just the wind, or she thinks the Dalmatian is naughty. 1930s children's book. Oh, look at. So cute. Look at him hiding. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I mean, I know I made these, but it was long enough ago that I forgot just how cute they were. Here's that children's printing paper again. Other side of an illustration. So the puppies started, oh dear, what did they start? Here's our basket again with Raggedy Ann. Cute, cute, cute. Scrapbook paper, cardstock paper, scrapbook paper, the little dog. And the other side of that cute page, and then this pocket again. And actually this one might be big enough to take the dog treats. And of course, if you order them and you don't like one of these particular pieces of decoration that I include, you can request to have none in the book. And you could just email me or comment, even in this video, if you're interested. And then again, I'll have them on Etsy this afternoon or evening. That's cute. That's actually really cute. Now, I don't know how you would attach it in there necessarily, but you could also make your own. Not quite going to fit in that one, is it? Not quite. Okay. So now let me cut out again. Another one of these with a little. He might be a basset. Look at his long ears. Oh, so cute. Okay. And all those pages looked pretty good, didn't they? Maybe I could put some paw print washi on this one. I'll show you one of the ways that I glue the washi. One of my cats is staring at me, wondering who I'm talking to. Okay, so I'm actually just going to stick it on like that, and then I put my finger down on it like this, and then I pull it through. Not terribly messy, but, and I'm not sure if that's inherent to washi, but I have seen a lot of people kind of complain. I still don't complain because I love the patterns. There we go. It's cute. And some are stickier than others. In fact, this one, I just got this one, this Scotch Expressions washi tape by 3M. I got this at a thrift store. Actually, it was new in package, and I got it for 99 cents, or it might have been 79 cents, and I think they sell for like $2 each online. And so I thought that was a perfect opportunity to test this one out, because I wondered if Scotch was actually making washi that was stronger. And so far, I have taped this down in my personal junky junk in several spots, and it is holding pretty steadfastly. I'm not sure if that's the right word in that sentence, but it is holding strong. And I'm going to take a couple of these and put those in here. This one is a little tighter. I might not need the paper clip, but I'm going to put one in anyway, just to be sure. Just a little mini paper clip. Just like that. Okay, so this one is also $20. I love it. That is so cute. Oh, in the back of that one has beagle. And I did a little collage of papers here just because it had a rough edge on it, and then a yellow lab there. Did I show the back of the German Shepherd one? I don't think I did. The back of the German Shepherd is our Rottweiler and our, I don't know how you say that, Dachshund, and then this little white, oh my gosh, wow, I can't even remember their names, but this is actually the front cover of the next one I'm going to show you. And this one I'm going to name the crew. Okay, so we've got our beagle on the back of our Basset and Dalmatian. Here we go. Okay, so the Dalmatian and Basset is 4 3/4 wide and 5 1/4 tall. Still excellent stocking stuffer. All right, so this one I'm calling the crew. Oh my gosh. Should I call it the Rotley crew? Oh, I'm going to. Because that's a Rottweiler. Oh gosh, the Rotley crew. My sisters might make fun of me for how much fun I just had with that name. I think that's quite clever. The Rotley Motley crew. Okay, so this one comes with the little doily. Mini doily. Okay. And again, I tried really hard to have dogs specific to whoever was on the cover, but many of these just have dogs of any sort on the inside. This fabric is a cool vintage Americana theme, and then this is a vintage fabric as well, which reminds me of I don't know, Civil War era fabrics. I'm not sure how old it is. I've not identified it officially, but I got it at an antique store, and this was from a thrift store where, oh my gosh, I got so much of this, yards and yards of it, with some other scraps, and the lady gave them to me for nearly free because she said they just weren't selling fabric at the time, and this was probably 8 years ago that I got it. And I love it because all the different colors kind of go with any theme. Here we've got our collie puppies again. Little, I think those are squirrels in the tree there. You silly billies. Here's that 1930s. Not a dog, but a bear so far. Oh, here's a Dalmatian. Probably should have put that in the Dalmatian one, but that's okay. I forget what book this came from. I think I don't remember. I can't remember what book that is. I thought it was a book of poetry. I'll have to look for that again. This dog and man were friends. There's that dog and the cat table. So I've just folded these. In some of the books that I make, I sew these closed so they could be a little pocket, but I figured the owner could decide to do that if they wanted. You can glue them, sew them, staple them, and then this would be even a little, a pocket this way that could hold, stickers or anything you would put in a pocket, pretty much. But I figured I would let that be the new owner's creativity. Some little paw prints. Peterkins, I think that was the name in the doghouse for the Basset. Yeah, from Raggedy Ann and Andy. Oh, I love that. So cute. 4 little puppies. You silly billies. There it is again. The squirrel. I thrift these old little golden books. I often find them at the Goodwill outlet bins. And my particular bins, the books are in their own section, and they're really clean. The bins are rather clean, but I do also clean all of the books that I get, whether I thrift them from wherever. I'll do my very best to, make sure they're clean of dust and not smelly or anything like that. Little guy. Oh, mongrel and puppy. There's the crew. The whole crew. The whole Rotley crew. Here, this page is a little torn. You know what? I'll put a little bit of our paw print washi on there. Finger on it, and I just pull it. And now it is glued. You could also just put glue on the paper there. Oh, this is tea dyed paper, or coffee dyed. I can't remember which one. I think I'll put it on the side. Cute. It's our 1930s book again. Cute. And I think the back of this one, yeah, that's our collie. Okay, so let's find our little piano plane student with his dog. Carousel Crafts. Pocket. Yeah, I'll go on this one a little bit. Alright, and so our Rotley Motley Crew, we've got our little wiener dog sticker here that we will include in there. And let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see, I've got two more. Never trust a dog to guard your food. So we will put all of these in there. Cute little stickers. Motley, there we go. And Sassy Lassie. Okay, we're gonna take this whole group here. That's so funny. And we'll include that in here as well. So we've got our Sassy Lassie and our Motley Crew, our Motley Rotley Crew. There they are. Okay. Rotley Crew with the little doily. And that one is 4 1/4 wide. And he seems like he's a little shorter. Yeah, 4 3/4 inches tall. Okay, that is the Rotley Crew. Right, here is our little one that is $10. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting what kind of dog that is. She's cute. And then there's a golden retriever and a chocolate or black lab on the back. I did have one with this as the cover, but I think that was the first to sell, which makes some sense. Okay, so this fabric was a thrifted bit of clothing from the bins. It was a little like night dress, and it had these embroidered flowers in it, which I thought were so sweet. I just have that one embroidered flower on there, but that color was so good. And then I did this picnic gingham on the inside, and this green for the pocket. So this is a smaller one. This one will get the My Best Friend. Does that fit in there? I'll take it like this. Oops. The My Best Friend sticker, cute. What else? A fun. Okay, well, I'll show you the book and then I'll look for some more. So we've got little, I think her name is Sally with the Scotty again, from that 1930s children's, oh, Susan. And this is one I don't think we've seen yet in the books. This is a, I believe, Polish children's book teaching Polish and how to write certain words. And I thought that was so cute. Little dog and the slippers. There's our scrap paper with the dog toys. Oh, and here we have got, which kitty is this? Cheeto. I have two orange cats, and sometimes you can't tell until you see their tail. Of course, you guys can see right into his scalp there. Cheeto, off you go. Cheeto kitty. Off you go. Oh, thanks. Sorry. So now we have introduced a border collie into our groups of dogs here. A little butterfly paper. And this side of the story that talks about puppies and butterflies. Craft paper. Got our puppy collies again in the window. So cute. The Collie Little Golden Book is from 1960. And I know it's a kitty and a pie, but I just love that. Here's our centerfold puppies. And this one is from 1976. Oh, maybe that's the same one. Maybe it was copywritten in 1960, but this was published in 76. Our puppy collies again. Not as many dog illustrations in this one. Maybe because it was so small. There's a kitty again. More kitties in this one than dogs. All right, what else can we add? So we will have our little page with the dog. Sometimes my chubby fingers just don't want to work. That one's not going to fit in the pockets, but I will include it with it. Because if you were to cut the little circle, it could be a page that could be tipped in, or it could be stuck, you know, over two maybe pages to be glued or stapled in. One and that little sticker, and let's find some more wonderful stickers here. Let's see, if dogs could talk, it would take a lot of the fun out of owning one. I don't know, would it? You know what, I had another dog sticker I saw earlier. Let me see if I can find it. It was not with my other collected goodies, and I meant to set it aside. But, let me see if I can find it. Phew. Got a few more stickers. Okay. So we've got the border collie. That's appropriate for this one, isn't it? And we've got a beagle here, and we've got this badass Viking dog. We'll put him in there too. Okay. Got our beagle. Should the beagle go with this one or go with the beagle one? Yeah? Can you let the dog out, please? Okay. I think we'll put him with the beagle. The beagles and bassets. Yeah. Actually, let's put another little clip here. And we'll just attach that to this page here. Ooh, my fingers. He's probably like a blue heeler, right? Badass blue heeler. And here's our border collie. And what else do I have? I'll make sure I have enough for the next book too. Oh yeah, that's right. We had My Best Friend. So those will go in there perfectly. Maybe it's silly, but I'm just having so much fun making these. Uh-oh, I gotta go let my dog out. I'm gonna pause for just a second here. Be right back. Okay, I am back. And we will put these with this little one. This one we are calling the little one. The mini. Oh boy, I'm so sorry that I'm forgetting what kind of dog that is. The little one. That's what I'll call it. And this one is 3.5 wide and 5.25 tall. Okay. There we go. And our final dog is the collie. And the back of that one is this sweet dog again. Oh, I thought it was on the tip of my tongue, but it is not. Okay, so this one has this cute brown picnic gingham again. And then we've got some pears, this vintage fabric on the inside, and this little pocket here. Now this is the last bubble sticker, but I don't really like, I'm not sure I like that one. I mean, I don't mind it, go fetch yourself, but I don't know if you guys will like it, so let me know if you want that sticker. And we're gonna put this whole page in this one. I'm go for a ride. If I say that to my dog, he is out the door in the car, seatbelt on, almost immediately. Can't quite get that to fit in there either. All right, and got our little player at the piano. Just in my dining room to let the dog out. And it is quite warm out, which is interesting because we've had very cold weather here lately. I'm in Wisconsin. Okay. Ooh, I haven't shown you guys this one yet. Okay, so we've got our pear fabric inside. Got some spring flowers with the collies this time. What was the cover again? This is the collie. More butterfly paper, craft paper, puppies, border collie again, it looks like. Oh, looks like I added a shiny paper to this one. Maybe for a little bit more spring motif. 4 Puppies was the name of the little golden book. Very happy mama, it looks like. Puppies on stairs. Oh gosh, puppies are so cute when they're facing stairs for the first few times. Chasing after their shadows. Cute, cute. And there's that pocket in the back again. And there we go. And now this one is, this one's a little skinnier at 3 3/4 wide. And probably the same high as the others. Well, really just over, a little over 5, probably 5 1/8 actually. All right, I'll do a quick showing again, and then I have to move on to the next one. So we've got our collie, got the little one that will be $10. That has the golden retriever and black lab on the back. Got the Dalmatian and the Basset, which features the Beagle as well. Beagle and the yellow lab on the back. Then we've got our Rottweiler Crew, which have collie on the back. And we've got our German Shepherd with the Rottweiler Crew on the back of that one. All right, so as I said at the beginning, I brought a bunch of my journals home from my booth because they just weren't selling. People just weren't, maybe they didn't get it. I had some information pamphlets out and stuff, but I had other things to put in for Christmas, so I brought these home. So the next video, so that I don't hold you here all day, is going to feature my Americana journal. This is the second Americana that I have done. Here she is. She's kind of the little sister to one that I did a long time ago. And this one has this Americana beaded dangle. This one will be $40 on my Etsy shop tonight. And I will be showing this one to you guys in my very next video. So this will be Americana. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for our cute dog minis. And thank you for helping me, actually, to finish them, name them, and to get them on the shop. Any comments you have at all, I would just absolutely love. I really enjoy your taking the time to spend with me. And I need it to stay focused and to stay on task. So I really, really appreciate it more than you could ever know. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.